Okay. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to test something out. I'm going to log into Twitch on my cell phone. Or, yeah. And then, no, that's... Log into Twitch and find my channel and try to fix the audio that way. Hopefully. Alright. There's a significant amount of lag with this. Alright. There's a significant amount of lag with this. Alright. There's a significant amount of lag with this. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put the headphones in, see if everything is on the up and up. Alright. Hopefully this works out. Oh, it's off sync. Let's change this to 15. Okay, test, test. Oh, that's not bad. Still a lag, but the audio is more in sync. Okay. We'll do 20. What? Okay. So I did 125.0 milliseconds. Oh, I think the audio's in sync. Awesome. 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 All right. All right. All right. You know, I like to put on music, so that's what we'll do next. Put on some nice work song. Okay. Oh, wait. I need to make sure the audio is correct with this. This is fun. All right. Oh, crap. All right, so how am I going to do this? Maybe we can set up where's the sound? Okay. Hello? Test, test. All right. CPU couldn't take. All right, we're back online. All right, so let's see if I can put on some. No way I can. This is Janie R. I got permission from him to play this, so should be fine. Okay. Actually, I got something more appropriate as a starter. Alright, so Sanction Sanction and Shaylight Industries are not connected in any way besides a contract. So they're two separate entities. But they work hand in hand. Shaylight can only work with Sanction for its R&D, and Sanction can only take companies. Well, I can't say that, because Sanction will fund other companies later on the line. When you have enough subsidiaries, what's going to take place is Sanction subsidiaries will function, every year. So it has one subsidiary, then the next year that subsidiary will fund the creation of an entirely separate business. And then the year after that, both subsidiaries will fund the creation of another business. So 2, 4, 8, 16, exponentially, until the subsidiaries just like massive. Alright, who competes with you? This is the one I'm working on. Who do you understand? What do you understand that they don't? So, I had to look up these companies, because I don't necessarily know who I'm competing against. But some of the top ones were Applied Minds, AT&T Labs, Access Communications, etc. And I found that all of them, well, Okay, they're prominent research development companies. And they could theoretically build the tech that I'm proposing, but the issue is because they aren't part of a publicly controlled conglomerate, and because the tech won't be open source, they'll try to maximize profits instead of being cognizant, of the people. What's the word I'm looking for? It's all numbers with them. It's not about humanity. So that's their limitation. I don't know if this is a good thing in terms of the investor, because the investor wants to see the numbers too. They say that people are dumb, and honestly, from all the videos on YouTube of street interviews and intelligence tests, maybe it's the truth. I've seen those YouTube videos of people being asked to name historical figures or the writers of the Constitution, and they can't name people like Andrew Hamilton, George Washington, So that promotes a lot of the ideas of the stereotypes that Americans are dumb, and I disagree with that. Intelligence isn't linear. It's all over the place. People specialize in various things to make a living. You ask a doctor, can the parts, you ask a doctor the parts or what the name of tools of plumbers are, and they can't name them. So does that mean the doctors are dumb? No, they're just specialized in a certain what's the word? Subject matter. Alright, what was I saying? You say that people are dumb, and honestly, from all the videos on YouTube of street interviews and intelligence tests with ordinary civilians. No, pedestrians. That's a better word. Ordinary pedestrians. Maybe that's the truth. But you don't have to be intelligent to have an imagination. All great businesses are successful because they find a problem in society and build technology to fix it or solve it. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give researchers and developers, to give researchers and developers direction in their studies, in their activities, toward fixing the most mundane activities, toward fixing the most mundane of problems. That is what sets us apart. That's what set us, no, Shade Light Industries apart from other R&D companies. R&D. No, not the sad song. I like sad songs, but that's for when I'm dead. Alright, so Alright, they say people are dumb, and honestly, from all the videos on YouTube of street interviews and intelligence test, videos on YouTube of intelligence test with random, it's better. From all the videos on YouTube of intelligence tests with random pedestrians on the street, maybe it's the truth. But you don't have to have intelligence to have an imagination. All great businesses are successful because they find a problem in society and build technology to solve it. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give researchers and developers, scientists, I'll say that, scientists and engineers, direction in their lives toward fixing the most mundane of problems we have accepted as normal. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their lives toward fixing the most mundane of problems, toward fixing the most mundane of problems we have accepted as normal. What's the word I'm looking for? Paying rent. That's good for, maintaining a house and what have you. Maintaining the lawn, making sure everything is working. But to say that we stop there, that humans stop there, with regard to, that's the best housing we could have, rental properties or owning your own house, I think that's foolish. In Star Wars they had robots that did all the maintenance. Why aren't engineers and scientists working on creating, maintenance bots to do maintenance on housing? Imagine how much money a real estate real estate rental property owner could make from tenants if they had a property that fixed itself automatically. Fixed itself automatically. Yeah, that's better. So, but I'm trying to get the right word for this. toward fixing the most mundane of problems we have accepted as normal. There's a word I can't. Normal labors. No, alright. Thesaurus. I'm usually very good. And I spelled thesaurus wrong. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be showing my work. Sorry. Okay. Labors. Labor. What? Exertion. Drudgery. That's a word. Alright. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities toward fixing the most mundane of problems we have accepted as normal labors. Stupid. Oh no. Normal activity. Chores. It's a chore to do. Yeah. But that's not normal chores. That's not the word I'm looking for. It sounds like injustice or learnt helplessness. Toward fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal something. Fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal something. Normal. That's not an injustice. Ooh, my favorite. I like this song because I like to picture myself on one of the crafts I'm trying to build. It's an anti-gravity, and you attach it to... Wait, my best part. I like to... Oh, wait. I'll play that one again. But I like that song because one of my inventions is an anti-gravity device. Once I get enough money, I'm going to attach the anti-gravity device to one of those box cars that trucks and trains move around, shipping containers. Put the units on all four sides and then control the flight of that device with the device that I'm working on now, the brain, the EEG device. You know, be able to control flight for the anti-grav tech. Partly AI and partly brain control. And every time that song comes on, that's the way I like. I think that is my takeoff music. No, we'll see. Learned helplessness. Yeah. I gotta find it. Getting off topic. Psychology, something, something. You can find that word that I'm looking for in here. Behavior exhibited by subject enduring repeated adverse stimuli beyond their control. Yeah, something beyond their control. Adversive? Is that the right word? Excuse me. Alright, what better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities towards fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal. Injustices, no. Encroachment, partiality, normal unfairness, normal labors. No, I just was doing that. Something you dislike. Yeah, okay. Something you dislike doing. Something you dislike doing, but do it anyway. Chore? Word for something dislike doing, but do it anyway. Habits? What is one thing you hate but do it daily? Oh, by the way, I'm working on that chat thing. Trying to get that chat window up so I can see people's chat. But I don't know how to connect it in Streamlabs. It'll come to me, this word. Just give me a second. That's what I want. But it looks like this is only connected to Twitch. Oops. Stream overlays. This would be good, but all right. Connecting. Wait. All widgets. Chat box. Don't know what that is. That's where you would find the information. Realities, chores. Burden. Excuse me. Alright, set as normal burdens. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities towards fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal burdens. That's perfect. Let's even find a better word for burden then. Oh, excuse me. Onus. Normal onus. Normal onus. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their to give ability to give then to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities, semicolon, towards fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal burdens or onus. Well, people have to read this, so I have to dumb it down. Alright. That's what sets St. Shalite Industries apart from other R&D companies. They won't have to do a Google search to find out what other R&D companies exist. They'll simply know our staff from watching our videos and having a hand in the direction of the research. Hand in the direction of the research and development. Perfect. I still gotta fix this first part. Etc. All the prominent research, etc. etc. All the prominent research and development companies in addition, because 50%, eventually, because 50% of all net profit in addition, because 50% of all net profits, plural, profit, plural, yeah, that looks good. In addition, because 50% of all net profits are used in publicly defined projects. Publicly defined life improvement projects. No, publicly defined in addition, because 50% of all net profits are used in publicly defined life enhancement projects. I'll just say publicly defined projects. The earnings Yeah. In addition, because 50% of all net profits are used in publicly defined projects, I have all this in my head already, but translating in my head to what's here, being able to explain it in a way that makes sense, or yeah. I don't know if it's a filter. I'm filtering it, I guess. In addition, because 50% of all projects are used in publicly defined profits, all net revenue are used in publicly defined projects to improve the standard of living for everyone. The earnings, the public has a vested interest in the success of the company, and yeah. That is what sets City Light Industries apart from other R&D companies. They won't have to do a Google search to find out other R&D company what this. They'll simply know their staff from watching our videos and having hand in the direction of research and development. In addition, because 50% of all net profits are used in publicly defined projects to improve the standard of living for everyone, the public has a vested interest in the success of each subsidiary created. Yeah. 50% of all net profits from subsidiaries. Are used in publicly defined projects. Bingo. That's it. That's what I was trying to get at. Alright. This beginning is still crap here, though. Alright. Who competes with you? What do you understand that they don't? Applied Minds, AT&T Labs, Access Communications, etc. All of these prominent research and development companies are unknown to the public and are generally I'll get back to that. They say that people are dumb, and honestly, from all the videos on YouTube of intelligence tests with random pedestrians on the street, maybe that's the truth. But you don't have to be intelligent to have an imagination. All great businesses are successful because they find a problem in society and build technology to solve it. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities towards fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal burdens to living. Bingo. That's what sets City Light Industries apart from other R&D companies. They won't have to do a Google search. People won't have to do a Google search. Let's capitalize that. The Google search to find out what other R&D companies exist. Why would they do that? I need to fix this. Yeah, people won't have to do a Google search to find out what our company is all about. They will simply know our staff from watching our videos and having a hand in the direction of research and development. Hand in in the direction of our research and development practices. Practices? No practices. Just tell us what we need to do and we'll work on practices. In addition, because 50% of all net profits from subsidiaries are used in publicly defined projects to improve the standard of living for everyone, the public has a vested interest in the success of the subsidiary created. Subsidiaries created. Bingo. Remember, all the employees are getting paid a percentage of the profits. So it doesn't matter if they were giving away at some point, the subsidiaries, when they get transferred to sanction, when they're making a lot of money, 50% of the profit goes to sanction to fund these public activities, improvement activities. So yeah, that's what sets Shaylight Industries apart from other R&D companies. People won't have to do a Google search to find out what our company is about. They'll simply know our staff from watching our videos and having a hand in the direction of our research and development. Alright, so let's go back up to here. How are you gonna get rid of this? The beats are screwing with me. I need ambient music. Think. Game soundtracks. Love game soundtracks. Guild Wars factions? I like that. No. Okay, this one's good. Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. Toronto theme. Actually, this is depressing. Alright, so think. I love Steve Roach. And okay. Let's see if I can find something on YouTube. Bullocks. Something royalty free. Crap. Royalty free music. Royalty free music and on YouTube. Playlist and genre ambient. Only 46 tracks. Crap. Alright. Royalty free music. Oh, there's two channels. Alright, we'll do this one. Oh, crap. Ambient. Oh, alright, here we go. This is not ambient. Wow. No, it's not ambient. I want to play Steve Roach. Okay. Ugh. These people wouldn't know ambient if it smacked them in the face. If it made their ears bleed. That's better. Ooh, I know. Ambient Half-Life. No. I can play Half-Life music. Half-Life 2, 800% slow. I love these slow tracks. This is Vague Voices, but it's been slowed down to 800% ambient, or 800%. So it comes off very drony, a drony ambient mix. All right. As soon as I get enough money, I can't wait to do the interior design of my office building, my headquarters. It's going to be underground, subterranean, with like an alien theme, minimalist, white. Like the Citadel. I want it to be like the Citadel from Half-Life. I think that'll be cool. Alright, so Applied Minds, AT&T Labs, Access Communications, etc. All of these prominent research and development companies, unknown to the public, are unknown to the public and are generally hell-bent. And generally profit before people. What's worse? No, I won't say that. Because they're making a profit. AT&T Labs, they make their profit. You know, AT&T has a lot of subsidiaries, so I guess they're no different than mine. But unlike AT&T, you know, the public doesn't have a say in what their business activities are. If they are voting, they're doing it with their dollar. And the biggest travesty among, you know, scientific groups is they take a slow, methodical approach to research, which is good. But I feel if you have a hunch, you want to get something done real quick, then you shouldn't have to go to a state government or some other company for investment for equipment. You should have, you know, your subsidiaries in your business should have the money to, you know, research anything they want and buy the right equipment that they need without having to seek public grants and what have you. So, Applied Minds, AT&T Labs, Access Communications, etc. All these prominent research and development companies, or at least prominent in the R&D field, R&D industry, Oh, I already said that. Are little known to the public. Yeah. Or at least prominent in the R&D. Are little known to the public. There's no forefront. Excuse me. I'm like that NPC in Skyrim. Alright, applied minds, or at least all of these prominent research and development companies, or at least prominent in the R&D industry as a whole, are little known to the public. Are in fact little known to the public. Access Communications, etc. All these prominent research and development companies, or at least prominent in the R&D industry as a whole, are in fact little known to the public. Their activities are not broadcast. And no one pays attention to them because their work is centered on the contracts they acquire with businesses, with private businesses. Alright. Their activities are not broadcasted. It could be said okay. It's supposed to lead into this. They see people are dumb. But I think I'll cut that out. These are not broadcast and no one pays attention because their work is centered on the contracts they acquire with private businesses to maximize profit. Good in its own respect, not necessarily. I need a better reason than this. I swear I'm not tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. So low energy. Probably take an Adderall, but I'm afraid of being hooked on that stuff, so activities are not broadcasted and no one pays attention to them because their work is centered on the contracts they acquire with private businesses to maximize profit. To maximize profit. One might argue, yeah, that's better. One might argue that the people are too unintelligent. People are too unintelligent to keep up with experiments. Shedding. Oh, I hate shedding. Activities are not broadcasted and no one pays attention to them because their work is centered on work is private. It is private or classified. Is proprietary. Yeah. And classified to maximize profits. To maximize profit. There we go. Applied Minds, AT&T Labs, Axis Communications, etc. All of these prominent research and development companies, or at least prominent in the R&D industry as a whole, are in fact little known to the public. Their activities are not broadcasted and no one pays attention to them because their work is proprietary and classified to maximize profit. For their contracts. No, maximize profit for the businesses that contract them, that place a contract with them. R&D contract with them. R&D contract for the businesses that their activities are not broadcasted and no one pays attention to them because their work is proprietary and classified to maximize profit for the businesses that contracted them. That's better. One might argue that the people are too intelligent to keep up with experiments. And work with scientific experiment. And honestly, from all the videos on YouTube, of intelligence tests with random prediction, maybe that's the truth. But you don't have to be intelligent to have an imagination. All great businesses are successful because they find a problem in society and build technology to solve it. What better way to find out the problems of the world than to give society the ability to give scientists and engineers direction in their activities towards fixing the most mundane of problems we have come to accept as normal burdens of life. Yeah. That's what sets Shade Light Industries apart from other R&D companies. People won't have to do a Google search to find out what our company is all about. They will simply know our staff from watching our videos and having a hand in the direction of our research and development. In addition, because 50% of all net profits from subsidiaries are used in publicly defined projects to improve the standard of living for everyone, the public has a vested interest in the success of the subsidiaries created. That looks good. Let's save that. Alright. What is the biggest risk? If you fail, what would be the reason? What has to go right for you to succeed? Money? Not really. Well, money is important. But not in this sense. Not in the sense that one might think. I'm going to work on this later. I'm going to make something to eat. Maybe I can make it here. Make it here? Yeah. Why don't I make it here? Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll make it here. Okay. Gonna need a better mic. Let's put that there. Test. Hello, test. Yeah, that's really piss poor. Could be better. That feels good. Alright, so, yeah, I was going to do this, but I'm still having issues with the plug behind me. So, I won't be doing any cooking. Still having issues with the plug, so I won't be able to do any cooking on stream. How long have I been here? Oh, I've been live for an hour. Nice. Well, okay, let me just see if I can do the last one. What are the biggest risks? maybe I'm being melodramatic, but socialism. Yeah. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, but if socialism comes to the United States and my patents become property of the state, then I won't be able to have a business. I won't be able to generate money, compete globally with the rest of the countries, and I won't be able to sheesh, I can't wait till I get this thing up and running. But I won't be able to make enough money to, if the state gets involved with, owning patents and what have you, what's going to end up happening, in a socialist economy, I won't have, because the state owns everything, I won't be able to dictate how my company functions, to keep things in working order, well funded and what have you. And it won't be as profitable, so I won't be able to, it'll be like hamstringing me. I know I can make a lot of money with the subsidiaries, with the plan that I have, but in order for that to work, I can't have people, a giant state apparatus dictating how I should run my company. It needs to run, the payment scheme is already controversial within itself. It's hardly standard. On top of that, well, I'll have to come back. I'm really tired. I didn't do anything, really. Work all day. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know that sounds ridiculous. Because I said that last time and it took a whole week for me to get back, but I kind of jerry-rigged this power to make my computer work, so I kind of have an excuse for not being here. Alright. See, my eyes are closed, and that's not intentional. Alright, I will see you guys later. Ciao, ciao.